Hello guys, thanks for tuning here with Trading for Everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be analyzing as usual natural gas. Yesterday was an awesome day for trading natural gas to the upside. So to trade UGAZ, we can see this uptrend that natural gas was in during almost 4 months or something like that. 3 months was broken on Friday because of a big sell-off and try to look for a downside. I told you that we have to wait it, to find out if price was going to go up or if price was going to go down. Well, yesterday price has gone up an insane amount. So, well, let's just take a look on what happened yesterday. I'm going to put the 10-day 30 minutes. Yeah, here we had this massive sell-off on Friday. Then when market opened on Sunday, was like kind of didn't knew where to go, and then it started pushing up. Here on Tuesday, price pushed up all the way to previous support. So now we have to take that into account, because we can see that this was a support, and here it acts as a resistance, and it shows us that price was bouncing off that roof. So we have now to take that into consideration. Here we have a risk of 1.5% for profit of 5. That's a really good risk reward ratio. So, well, here we can see that the SMA line is starting to it was going down, and now it's starting to trying to be like flat, to start the uptrend. I have a positive view on what natural gas price will do these weeks or this month. So, well, I really think that natural gas will go up an insane amount. I believe that it will try to reach previous resistance. If not, it will push to this point perhaps, or to this point, to send the downtrend. I think that this point could be a good point, to try to push up and have the shoulder, and start going down with this kind of trend line right here, with this price pushing up to the previous highs here. But, well, we now have to analyze what will happen today. And what I believe that will happen today is we're going to see price tries to consolidate and trying to push up. I think that this is a price point that we have to take into account. I'm going to set up the 1 day 1 minute, to start trading. But, well, I think that this is a point that we have to take into account, and I think that also that this is a point that we have to take into account, and these 2 points here too. I think that price will try to go up today, but, well, we obviously we don't know. Price here was sold off like 3% during midnight, and, well, now it's trying to consolidate and go to the for an upward movement as it did yesterday. As we can see here, it did a massive uptrend, 6.7%. That's insane. If we take into account only market hours, it was from this point to this point. That's a 4.3%. That's really good. But, well, we just have to wait and find out what will happen. I think that there's a lot of upward potential on natural gas. I think that it's really interesting that we pay attention to this. Also, this channel that is kind of foamy here. So I think that price will go up eventually. Look at the MACD, look at the RSI, it's awesome. It's awesome. I think that they couldn't be better. The MACD is like pointing upwards, and the midterm is kind of flattening. So I think it's awesome for price to kind of sell off a little bit. I think that it will push up to this point. It will push up, then retrace and just go to the upside. I think that will happen right now. Obviously, what you have to wait, to trade this kind of setups is to push up previous highs. So you will only trade this if price goes up this resistance, and you're going to aim for this one. Your stop loss will be set if price comes down back again, or if it comes back down again, you're going to close the trade. Now, see, it's trying to consolidate, and well, if it push taps, I think that will be our entrance point. See how price is trying to go up. Look at the level 2. There are quite a lot of buyers, and sellers are just like this. That's really big, and then the others are like kind of high. But this kind of sellers that are really like way far, they tend to move with price. This kind of sellers are the one that are trying to set up to trigger a market alert, a market order, and try to enter the position with a market order. I kind of like to do that too. To set up, for example, a limit. Instead of setting up like here, you set it up like here, and perhaps price push down 2 cents. Someone executes as a buy open or sell open, sell to the market, and just your order gets triggered without being the first one in line. That's what happened with the Ameritrade, because some of these orders perhaps are portrayed here, but they are sent through the how do you say it? Position future. No, here's the but yeah, perhaps it's changed. Instead of exchange best, it's direct routing or whatever. So well, now I'm going to set up the two charts that I really like to set up always. In one, natural gas as usual. Here you see the sell-off, and now I think it will try to consolidate and push up. But well, it could always go down again. Look, it's pushing up with a high volume, so it's really good. Look at the volume here; is kind of growing. Look at the volume growing, price pushing up. That's amazing. I wouldn't enter the position too soon. I wouldn't enter it right now, because we have a potential profit of 0.1% and a loss of like retracing here. So it's not good to enter position right now. Yes, there's a lot more to lose than to win. And here, since I think that we are going to be trading UGAZ, I click here and it also automatically be here. Well, here you can see that we are obviously in pre-market hours, but look how the market is trying to the flatten SMA line, and price trying to move up. I think that price will go up. If somebody likes to trade futures, I would recommend to trade futures instead of market hours of UGAZ, because these are a little bit the UGAZ and DGAZ are riskier to trade pre-market hours, because since there's not a lot of high volume, if you want to exit positions quickly and it goes up or down a little bit while you are exiting position, you could end up losing a big amount. Here in natural gas, it's not leveraged, so it's not allowed. So if you see here, it's moving from a perhaps a 0.7%. But here you see it's like moving a 2.6%. That's quite a lot to lose. So well, I think that here you have a really good risk-reward ratio. If I see price broken in above this point. Well, now as you can see, price is trying to push up, so you have to take really into account. Look here, the MACD is ultra promising. Look, it's amazing. It's kind of the MACD that you'd like to see. Sharp going around and crossing it without hesitation. Like these kind of movements are really messy. These kinds are awesome. Like these kinds are awesome. I just not much to say about that. Here it's really like messy. Look here, crosses, tries to approach, cross down, tries to approach, cross up, cross down. It's not good. But this kind is just, look, it doesn't hesitate. Price isn't hesitating at all, and price is really above the moving exponential average, trying to go up the middle VWAP, trying to reach previous resistance. RSI in the bulls territory at 60%. That's not oversold, overbought. And MACD is really kind of promising, and it's really on the like conservative point. It's not like here that's really overextended. It's just trying to go up the 0%, the zero difference bar. So well, here you look, it's really good. As I told you, here it would go down, try to retrace a little bit, and start going up. Here we could have taken a position, 0.3%. Here in UGAZ it's a 0.8%. That's good, but as I told you, it's a 0.8, but it could also went down all the way back here. So it's just, and all the way here is how much? A 1%. So that's not a good risk. A small risk, then you are going to be rewarded. But well, now I think it's trying to approach a good point. I think that when market opens, did you hear about when market opens, it tries to reverse what was doing previously? Well, look. Here you can see, if you look to the 5-day, 15 minutes, that what did during pre-markets is a big sell-off. Trying to consolidate, markets opens, and going to trying to recover to this point. I think today will be a good day also to trade stock market. But look, so I will say, you don't have to stay overnight. For example, if you enter a position like kind of here when the market open, like here perhaps the market open, no, 11, yeah, enter a position, for example here, an awesome position, and you are up all this much, and you say, yeah, price will continue to go up. Overnight, price goes down again. Now, you suppose that price goes up again, and you'll say, yeah, I have profited at 5%. Yeah, but you could also have profited 5% here, and then another 5% here. So there's just, I think that you can trade pre-market hours and after hours, but I wouldn't recommend you trading overnight. I don't think it's a really good idea. Obviously, you could enter positions with a low volume and try to prove your trading, your swing trading. I'm not really good at swing trading. I'm better at trading daily, intraday. Well, look, it's really promising. No pushing down. You have to see that's not pushing down, or perhaps a little retracement. We see here, that's okay, but not pushing down like this kind of candle, because that would mean a break of pattern and trying to search for higher lows, bad lows. Here we see a low, low. Perhaps it could approach a low here, or perhaps it's just going to push up. See that the middle VWAP is acting as a kind of resistance for natural price. Here, 4 candles that couldn't break above. Look, selling off. That's kind of a break of pattern to the upward move. I think that it will try to retrace up all the way up to here, and well, try to if we don't see any broke of this big trend line, I think that it will try to consolidate again and try to move up. Obviously, it could also mean that this kind of move is forming, but I don't think so. I think that price will perhaps try to continue going down. This candle was also a big volume candle. Lots of people trying to sell here. Lots of people trying to, if you see this, going up, and as it approached here, lots of people bought. Now they are selling, and I'm trying to profit about this 1% or a little bit less, 0.9%. The same as UGAZ. If you can see UGAZ, here was a lot of volume, and not a lot of volume, but as you probably know, if you watch my videos, the price on UGAZ moves as natural gas, and here we see a 2% profit in just about 50 minutes. That's awesome. So, well, I think that's quite all for today. And well, just remember, when markets open, you have to see price retesting, trying to retest previous highs or previous lows if you are going to be shorting the stock. Look here, price trying to retrace all the way back to this candle. I'm going to set up candle in a better way. It's not just there, it's just there, I think, and perhaps another one like there. Those are my two areas. I don't like to set up like rectangle areas. I like to set up this kind of areas in which I showing two trend lines of lows with different angles, so that it's kind of an area right here that's going to be rejected. But remember, just it's not all like 1 + 1 is not 2 in the stock market. Just see that here, if you join this low with this, the bar here, the lead bar is retesting that. So this area is kind of the resistance area. It's just not that is going to be the area. As you can see here, it's also didn't approach the same. And you say, yeah, perhaps if I join previous area here, it won't be that either. So, well, just perhaps sometimes it won't push up to the same level. But well, that's all for today. Just remember that there's a lot of potential on UGAZ, but just also remember that having a lot of potential doesn't mean that it will try to make that profit. We do have a 10% plus profit on natural gas. That means that a 30% profit on UGAZ, but it could also go down. As we can see here, it has been going down ever since. So it could, if we don't see any broken of this pattern, it could also go down and try to retest one more time and just go to the downside. We don't know. We have to be watching the stock market every second when price moves. So, well, just thanks for watching my video. Remember to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and go watch my other videos if you like my kind of analysis on natural gas, on crude oil. I uploaded some, and also the different random stocks that I could find out there that were like kind of volatile. So, well, thanks for watching my video. Peace out.